I feel like I am ready for the final exams this coming week, and not only that, I am excited that I will be graduating from high school, and then next school year, Dora and I are going off to college. I've been studying most of the day, but now I think it's time to take a break. I wonder what Dora is up to right now. I have a feeling she has been studying for her final exams as well. And I was going to see if she wanted to come with me to the park for about 2 hours before we resume studying.
Hello?
Hey, Dora.
Oh hey, Caillou. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing really good, and what about you?
I'm doing really good as well, just taking a break from studying.
I'm taking a break from study. Would you like to go to the park with me for about 2 hours before we get back to studying for our final exams?
That sounds like a really good idea, Caillou. I would really love to. What time are you thinking of?
I was thinking, let's meet up at the park in a half hour from now.
That sounds really good. I'll see you at the park at 2:30 this afternoon. And you take care. Caillou, thanks for taking me to the park. It was a very thoughtful idea of yours for taking study breaks.
Don't even mention it, Dora.
But now that I did, it's good to get some fresh air every once in a while. It's not a good idea to stay at home all of the time. Excuse me, but who are you, and what do you want from us?
What are you two doing in our spot?
Well, we got here first, and I do not know what you two are talking about. We're just sitting here, relaxing in the park before we go back to studying for our final exams. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, we do. And you heard my friend. This is our spot, and we suggest that you move to another area. Otherwise, I am going to call the police.
Look, Classic Karen. No one can reserve spots in the park, because this is city property. Plus, there are a lot of other spots that you can find while you're in the park. That's fact.
First of all, don't you call my friend Classic Karen. And second, every time we come to the park, we always choose this spot. But you're taking what is ours, and I think I need to call the police.
Look, both of you are being very ridiculous. Like my girlfriend just said, there are plenty of spaces you can sit in while you're at the park. What is it that makes this spot special to you?
Well, this spot is right next to the duck pond, and we enjoy feeding the ducks and the geese.
So? There are other spaces near the duck pond that you can go to. It's not your park. And I don't want to repeat myself.
If you don't move from our spot, we are going to take your phones and throw them in the duck pond. And then we're going to call the police and say that you were beating us up.
Classic Karen, don't talk to us that way, ever again.
Oh. Don't you call me Classic Karen. Stop calling me that. You know what? Because you took our spot and called me Classic Karen, I am going to call your parents and have them ground you for 100 quadruple infinity.
Face the facts, you two are probably spoiled brats because your parents gave you everything you want.
Shut up. Our parents were perfect, and we were raised as perfect princesses, and got everything we want. Including our spot here at the park, which you took from us.
Why don't you two just leave us alone, and mind your own business? We're here at the park to relax before we start studying for finals.
Hey, what is all this commotion all about?
Officer, these two teenagers tried to take our cell phones from us, and they aren't even social distancing.
Liar. Both of these Karens approached us out of nowhere and told us to leave this part of the park, claiming it was their spot.
No, you're the liar. You tried to beat us up.
I have to agree with what the two teenagers were just saying. You two are making up lies, and I clearly saw that you were having an argument with them, and they did not try to take your cell phones, nor did they try to beat you. For this, you're coming with me to the police car.
Wow. So much for those two spoiled Karens. They need to learn their lesson.
I know, right? At least we get to continue relaxing in the park before we have to continue studying for finals.